Hey guys, it's Marissa. Welcome back to my channel. This video will be more focused on my hair. Um, like I mentioned in my first video, I wanted to make a separate video about my hair because I know it's gonna be a long one. So it might most likely I'll end up going in. I'll be making a two-part video about this, because I don't want it to be too long and then you're just sitting there and just like, okay, like, stuff like that. I don't want to be seen like I'm rambling or whatever. The reason why I'm somewhat hesitant is because I've been dealing a whole lot with my hair, and it's pretty much been decades. Well, about a decade. I mean, there are some good moments, but I'll definitely hit on the tough ones. Coconut oil, and I got this at my local grocery store, and they had a coupon for $2 off. So I was like, wow, I kind of stumbled upon, came across. I was like, wait a minute, I've heard about coconut oil, and I always been needing to try it. So I was like, hey, why not? Then I saw I had a coupon, $2 off, and I was like, alrighty, I'm scoring big time. I mean, I know it's just, $2 off and it's coconut oil, but, hey, every saving counts. So here's the jar. It is by Nature's Way. Here's the coconut oil tub. And I'm sure you've heard the many uses of coconut oil. You can use it for cooking, which I have, when I make French toast. And so you can use it in place of butter, margarine, or shortening, stuff like that, or other cooking oils. And it wasn't bad. It's not like you could taste the flavor of the coconut or something like that. It's just like a pure, as if it's just a regular oil. So another use, you can use it for your skincare. I know one night I applied it on my legs and feet and stuff like that, as if I were, applying regular lotion, just to moisturize my legs and just see, how it felt, what it was like, and it was interesting. It wasn't bad. I definitely will alternate using that or lotion or baby oil, or just switch it up a little bit. And then of course also for hair care comes in this. Make sure y'all can see it. It is white and it is solid, but as soon, make sure I get a little scoop here. I'm gonna try to see this. And as soon, see that? As soon as your finger touches it and you get ready to go ahead and use it, it will start melting. So it definitely adheres to your heat, especially from your hands. So what I do, just to kind of limit my hair feeling too greasy, make sure I kind of apply it, make sure the ends are sealed and ready to go, and then I'll just rub through my hands and then place it throughout and make sure I get the roots and the nape of my neck. Now to my hair. I never really had issues with my hair growing up. I know it was just a lot. I just had a lot of hair, plus it was thick. And every time that either I wash my hair and it's time to style and get ready for school or something like that, and then make sure that my hair is ready to go at night, and then go to bed. And I'm telling you, when the blow dryer was on, I mean, I had a lot of hair, and it was thick. So I was just like, man, but I enjoyed it. and it was I just I was like, yeah, and I was little, didn't really think anything of it, stuff like that. Um, Most of my hair length has either been to my shoulders or at least about a good inch or and a half, a little bit below, like around this line right here. Um, yeah, I know quite a bit of, yeah, I know. Um, so I've always dealt with, what can I do with my hair? Um, of course, I did the usual. I would have to detangle it sometimes, not all the time. I would use like some oil or some grease like B&B or like the Dew Grow thing. Um, um, and then I would just either have it roll, have it I enjoyed every bit of my childhood. My hair is actually darker than what it was. My um, hair color growing up, especially around during first grade, second grade, um, slightly into third grade, because that's when I noticed it started changing. Looking back at pictures now, um, it was very, very brown, and because I was, always outside because I played sports, especially soccer, um, and it just biggest reacting with the heat and with the sun rays and everything like that. So it just changed to a little darker brown. I still have some brown highlights. They're more pronounced when excuse me, when I step outside, and I notice also growing up in elementary school that there's like a hint of red, like a little tint of red. So I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. I do miss my brown hair because it was very distinct. It was, it wasn't too bold, but it was just like, okay, brown hair, you can tell and everything like that. And I miss it, but hey, you know, it just changes colors. But throughout, you got braids and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, I got a relaxer. Um, I didn't think anything of it. The reason why is because my mom and I were trying to figure out what to do with my hair because I had so much. We were trying these different products, they weren't working, and we're just trying to figure out like, okay, we do the usual steps: shampoo, condition, oil, blah blah blah. Um, I just kind of wish that we apply, certain products that out there now to my hair because obviously the outcome would be different. My normal hair texture, it is straight, but I do notice that it was wavy, like really wavy. Um, but I guess because the manipulation of me having oil, or whatever, it just ended up being straight. Really think about hair texture like that. But I knew that I could, go off and on with having curls um, and everything, and then let it be wavy a little bit. But I do notice that it's particularly wavy, and then somewhat straight as well. And then after I got my relaxer, I was like, oh, this is neat. And then my hair was like right to here. This is cool. Then my hair broke off, and I remember it was the second time go around with when I had some braids, the individual braids. The first time was great, and then the second time, for some reason, my hair just, I guess, didn't take it, and it broke off, and I had like a nice little, shortcut. I guess you would call it then you may call it a diva cut. It wasn't necessarily like here. It was more like an updo and had a little, over here. But I remember, especially those ends, it was very, very brown. I could tell it was wavy as well. I don't remember if we put the relaxer back in. I don't think so. I think we're trying to make sure we got my hair back going, and so it can grow and stuff like that. And I guess we put the relaxer in as soon as it started to grow or whatever. I don't remember that point, but every now and then, as I was growing up, with elementary, middle school, I started getting braids every now and then, just to give my hair a break. Around, I would say, late 7th grade, maybe. I know more during 8th grade, I just started wearing my hair. That's when I just stuck with relaxers or whatever. Another issue, I couldn't retain length. Like, it will stay the same. I'll get it cut, so it can grow again, and then it'll still be the same length. I was like, okay, well, this is it, and that's why I want to make sure I can get a hair stylist to really bring out something in my hair. But what do I do? I found one, and I was relieved. I went to him. I was like, okay, all right, we finally found one. Then I started to notice that my hair was growing, and I was finally satisfied that it was still, getting the job done. I was rocking some buns, I was, pulling it on my face and stuff like that. I went back to having some more issues with my hair. I was just like, man, what else? What's going on? All of a sudden, I guess the way I was sleeping, I noticed slightly that this side was kind of thinning. It's like, oh no, let's keep it, equal here. So then, started, getting back to normal, it was stable. When I went to college, that's where the real frustrations were. I'm out of state. I had to find a hairstylist, and finding one in that area, it was not a whole lot of selections, and I just didn't know what to do. So I would be extending my relaxers that I'll be getting, and I try and make sure I can cover the new growth and everything, but sometimes it was hard. So sometimes I'll get the box perms, and my friend will help me out, and she applied and will take care of it, and style it, blah blah blah. And then I went home. I was getting ready to go home for Thanksgiving, and I'll be able to see my hair. So I was like, yes, finally, I know my hair has grown some, and finally able to, get it fixed. Get it together. I didn't wrap my hair. I'm not gonna front. Um, I just, and I was just wondering, like, why can't I just, keep my style? Like, I was able to keep it, but after a certain point, it just went straight. So I was like, this is a little frustrating. So I would have to, every now and then I'll apply some heat, but I will really do it when it'll be time for me to get a relaxer. But focus on the new growth whenever, so that way I can straighten. But doing that, I was like, what, just forget it all. I'll just work with it. So I got home, got my hair done. I was happy. Did a little shopping spree, did the whole Black Friday thing, because I've never really done the Black Friday thing, just to see, what it was all about. And I came back and, did the whole wrapping thing. And then I noticed, I remember this specifically, it was around that April of my freshman year, spring semester, this side started to thin. And I was like, it's gotta be the way I'm sleeping on it. And, I guess, I'll wrap it, sleep on the side, it was just thin, thin, thin. I was like, oh man. I was trying to make sure, okay, um, I tried to wrap it a different way. It just wouldn't work a whole because it was so used to this. And I was like, okay, well, I'm trying to switch it up. What's going on here? Then sophomore year, I had the same issues. And then, so I would do some tricks and everything to kind of, make it look fuller. And then junior year hit. I noticed some more. And then I also noticed my hair was getting shorter. And right then and there, not that I just gave up, but I was just fed up. I was frustrated, mainly, and it was just so hurt. I was just hurt because I see other people like they're doing their hair and it's long. I want my thick hair back. I want the length that I had back. I want to retain it and everything. And it was frustrating. And it just got to the point. So sometimes I would get embarrassed. Because, if you go to a church or go to a restaurant or somewhere, and then you'll see the back of your hair, and it's shorter, or it looks, broken off, like it broke off, or uneven, or whatever it would be, and, sorry. And that you just want your hair back. And it just got frustrating me because it's like, what can I do, So then, I noticed some more. I was listening some more, just like, and I kept trying to hide it, to make, push this back and make this look forward, stuff that and also add a different style. And, I was just, it's like, something has to happen. So, I've seen people with, the natural hair. My cousin, she was born with curly hair. It's more curly and it has, wavy textures in the hair as well. And it's long, and she had it hair was thick, and then it's like her mid back, whatever. I want that. It runs in the family, and I want that. I want to have healthy hair. I want to be able to pull it up in styles. I was tired of wearing it down because I just wanted a different look. I wanted to change. I just wanted to start over. So I started watching YouTube videos, and I was like, you know what? Let's try it out. I will be having a part 2 on my hair, and I will continue from there, and I'll pick up from where I left off. So stay tuned for my part 2 on the problems that I've had with my hair. See you soon. Bye, guys.
A mother lost a child, I tried to ease her pain. It's on the God's will, she said she felt the same. It's funny how the sun will up and bow to rain, as if the clouds couldn't stand to see me outside again. Wrote a rhyme that was kind with some vision to it. Bottom line, it might expand your mind if you listen to it. Too much shine.